Alright guys, I'm going to do something that I usually don't do. We're going to cook this plastic. That's not it, just hold on. I'm going to get that started so this video won't be a country mile long. I'm going to make up a new color right here as we go. I've got this pearl yellow powder. It's brand new, I've never used it. I've got that and a gold. And I'm like, what can I do with that? So I got thinking about it. If we took the gold powder, I'm gonna have a little silver flake, and either add gold and chartreuse, and I even think about blue. I know somebody's going yellow, green, yellow, green. Green could be okay. Also, with the gold, we'll know more once we add this gold powder to the plastic. All right. But also red might be the trick. So, and probably need to add a little bit of black just to give it some body. But we'll use O size 15, I think, for everything. These are all size 015. So let's get this plastic cooked. It's gonna take it's gonna be about a minute or so and get it ready. And we'll put the gold powder in, and we'll go from there. Let's see if we can come up with a new color for clear to semi-transparent, clear to stained water that's got a little bit of color to it. Maybe you can see a foot and a half the water. You know, clear water here is 4 foot. We get to be about 4 foot sometimes in the winter time, and then most of the time we're about 2.5 foot visibility here to 2 foot, which I love. That's watercolor I love to fish. And sometimes we get a little less. We get a lot of rain. We get to where it's none, but most time in early spring we're a foot. That's about it. So you got to change your colors for those days, guys, and that's why I have so many colors. All right, let's let this cook. We're gonna make something up. Okay guys, it's 3:55. That's good enough. Now, here we go, guys. I've destroyed a lot of plastic that I've done nothing with, that I've mixed up, made baits, went out and hadn't caught nothing on them. I've got a probably a 2.5 gallon bucket sitting back here behind me. It's full of odd and end baits, and I keep saying we'll go ahead and melt them down. Alright, this is becoming an unusual color. Alright, let's see if I can show it to y'all. I'm looking behind the camera, so what y'all seeing. I can see through it. But guys, y'all been on my website. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. Y'all been on my website. I've got some unusual colors, and I've catch fish on all of them. Azure. Oh, I just do powder everywhere. It just popped. Azure is a fluorescent blue. It works good, but it's very unusual. Ocean. Actually, I had somebody say the other day, they said they wasn't sure about the ocean. After they fished with it, they liked it. So they caught fish. Yeah, it does. Oops. See, that has a yellowish gold highlight to it. Alright. But now you can see through it. It's going to be very transparent. I'm going to add just a little bit more. I mean a little bit. When I say a little bit, guys, I'm just getting a little bit like that in this cup. That's all I'm going to put in it. So I put, if you totaled all that up, I put in there, I put probably, this is a half a teaspoon. I probably put, excuse me, it's a 1/4 teaspoon. I probably put half of that in there, to 5/8 of that. I just done little shots like I showed you at a time. All right, and you see, you still see through it, but it's really gold looking. It's supposed to be yellow. All right, now let's put the silver in it first. I'm a believer in silver. Silver gives it that minute look. Like I say, we might be making something that fish run from. But look, like I say, I've got 28 colors I think now on the site. I like that. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. And I've probably made 35 or 40 colors, guys. And I caught fish on all the colors. I've never made nothing I've never caught fish on. But I can tell you how fast I catch them, whether it's any good or not. Now, that's just got silver in it. And it doesn't look bad like that. But we need a little catchiness in it. I think we need to add, this is gold. Being it's yellow, let's add just a little bit of gold. Alright. I'm going to add about the same amount I put in the silver. Oh yeah. See, now it sparkles gold and silver. Now, I'm debating on chartreuse or blue, guys. The chartreuse is better for dirty water. My water is really clear right now, so I'm gonna change my mind midstream right here. Let's go with 015 blue, and let's don't put a bunch of it in there. Let's put just enough in there to get it. Blue is more of a natural watercolor, and blue and yellow I think would probably. And blue ain't really. Yeah, it does. I say ain't showing up much. Alright, let's go put just a touch more blue in it. Alright, and I hadn't put the black in it, have I? Okay, the blacks will give it body. I don't know if I can reach the black over top of y'all. Oh! Boy, I had to stretch. I'm sore now. I've been sanding. I've been sanding on the ceiling in the hallway the last 2 days. The guy patched the drywall himself, and he had a couple bad seams he was trying to fix. I had to sand off what he had put on there, then go back and redo it. And I finished it today. Like I say, it was like 2:30 when I came in here to the shop. Alright guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to think of it. Alright, lock it all down. I'm looking at it going like, but hey, it's not hard to turn any of these into black. Okay? Some kind of bug flying around. Go on. I got it too warm in my shop, some kind of bugs flying around here. Alright, this is a little bit. This is a Tweety bird. That's a Tweety bird. We're going to shoot a stinger here. Alright. But sometimes you really can't tell what something's going to look like until you shoot it in these molds and let it set up. And you pull them out, sometimes you go like bam. Some of my best colors have been that way. I've made, like I said, I've made colors in the cup and I went, man, they're ugly. And ain't no way. No way. And I pull them out of the molds and lay them down on the sheet and look at them back here. So I lay these out, guys. This is what I do. See, I lay them on a cookie sheet. I lay them out straight till they cool before I bag them. And then that's what I've been making. That's silver bullet. I've been making the silver bullet today. And after they cool, not tonight, tomorrow, I give them 24 hours, then I bag them. Alright, when these cool, we'll open them up. Alright guys, the excitement builds. Here we go. This is the funnest part about making baits. Is when you're trying to make a new creation, you never know. Okay? I don't have a drum roll like Chris Jones. Some of y'all probably know who Chris Jones is. He's the world's worst fishing. All he does is basically pour baits. He does some fishing, but it's usually bass fishing. He has done some crappie fishing. Alright, I'm looking at him. Looking at him. What do you think? I like it. If I had to change anything, I think I would put more gold flake in them. I like the gold with the yellow. It's not bright like chartreuse. It's kind of a sad color, but I like them. It's called pearl yellow, but to me it looks more of a gold. Don't y'all think so? That's what they look like in the other baits. Well, we're gonna fish with them, guys. Don't matter what you look like, we're gonna fish with them. We done made them now. We're gonna fish with them. All right, Tweety bird. All right, Tweety bird, guys. I shoot a pack at a time with them. I like the bigger molds. I wish I could get some of the other stuff in bigger molds. The bigger the mold, the more cavities it has, more baits it pours, the more expensive they are, guys. What do you think? This has become one of my favorite baits. It's 1.5 inches. You need a size 6 jig hook. And guys, it just hit me. I'll go ahead and mention it. I'm gonna have jigs on my site here shortly. Probably before you see this. But I'm working on it. So I have no time in the way I load videos. The pour to catch I loaded for this week is probably 3 weeks old. I've got to. I go out and make pour to catches. I wouldn't be able to sleep, guys. So if I don't have a pour catch for this Sunday. No, I got 3 right now. I made 3 pour to catches this past weekend, and I made the shop part yesterday for them. That's how I've got to do it, guys. So that's why if you see me in shorts, something, that's why I've got to make them ahead. All right. Some more of the Tweety bird. I shot 2 Tweety bird molds. All right, this is a little bit. This is also a fish catcher. I've caught crappie up to, I think the biggest one I've caught so far, it's been 15 inches on it. I've caught a lot of 12, 13-inch crappie on it. I'm saying that because people ask me that. Will it catch any big fish? It'll catch whatever size fish that's in the school. If you're in a school of 11, 12 inches, that's what it's going to catch. If you're in a school of 9 inches, you ain't going to catch them at 9 inches, guys. Crappie school, most of the time, best size. Okay? What do you think? That looks good in that little bait, doesn't it? I really like it in this little bait. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I had to stop the camera and start again. I got a little coughing spell, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It hit me just now why. I've been blowing leaves, guys. Leaves are coming off right now like snow. And my yard, I've got all trees. I've had 16 trees taken off my property, and I still got too many trees. And this time of year, my yard right now is leaves. I gotta roll them up in piles, and I drag them off into the woods beside of my house in tarps. That takes me a couple days just to drag them off. That's how many leaves I have. All right, and that's why I've been running the blower. I know if I stop, think a second, I know why I'm trying to cough. Like all that dust and dirt, right? I was talking about my site having the jig hooks. We're gonna have 4s, 6s, and 8s. It takes an 8 for this little bait right here. It takes it at size 8, and this is a size 6 right here. Right? Can y'all see that? That's a 6, and a 6 fits the Tweety bird good. That's what I've been on the pinch on with. I buy a little bag like this, guys. It's $4, and I've been on the pinch on split shot jigs. If y'all seen that, but so I've been making my own 6s. Why? Because you can't buy them nowhere. You walk in bait shops, they have a lot of 2s and 4s. Most of them are 2s. And a 2 is way too big for this little bit. Way too big for the... It's even too big for this cricket. This is the 2-inch cricket. That's wipeout color. It's had a couple laying here. It's way too big for that. And if you're throwing the bug, I got a bug hanging right here. This is a little bug. It needs an 8. So I'm going to have those. And I'm going to have plain ones, and I've got some coloring ordered, some Protect powder paint coming. If Lowrance ever gets it to me, it's been 2 weeks, guys. Been on order for 2 weeks. When it gets here, I'm going to start coloring some of them, okay? And we'll have colored baits and plain baits, plain jig heads. All right, guys, appreciate you. Let's see if we can catch some fish on these. All right? And this is going to be a pour to catch. So whoever gets the right number between 1 and 300 will win some of these baits. And what I'll probably do is just send you 10 of each, okay? Of each color, of each thing. A little bit stinger and Tweety bird. We'll fish with all 3 of them in this video. All right? Appreciate you guys. Leave your number 1-300. You can't go over the number. If the number's 150, that's the random number draws on Wednesday night for y'all new guys. On Wednesday night, if it draws 150, and you put down 152, somebody puts down 130, 130 wins. You can't go over the number. So anyway, that's how we're doing it. That's just the only rule I have. And you got to leave your number by 5 o'clock Wednesday evening. I'll draw at 5 o'clock Wednesday evening, make the video that night, load the video Thursday morning. You can see who wins on Thursday mornings. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate them. See you next time, guys. Alright, guys, got a new color for you. I made a video with it in a little bit. Oh boy. And this is what I found out in a little bit too. In a little bit I caught some nice fish on it. Now I'm fishing a school of fish. I done caught about 6 or 8 out of it on another bait. Make another video, another color. But I thought before I leave it, that's a nice fish, guys. He's not a monster. He's probably 10 and he's 10 inches. I got my board right here. I gonna say 10 and 3/16, but he's 10 and a half. This is 12 inches, guys. There's 11. My finger's at the end of 11. He's almost 11 inches. He's 10 and 5/8. All right, guys. That's a decent one too. Come here, big boy. No, he's about 9 and he's probably 9 and 7/16, something like that. He's probably not even 9. He might be right at 9. That's about it, isn't it? I probably gave him a little bit there, didn't I? Ooh-wee. Well, he's a crappie. Like I say, when the water's cold like this and we're almost at the end of the year, I'll take any. I'm just looking around, guys, because they're moving. They're constantly moving. I pulled up a little bit on those. The school, they took off on me. So that's what I'm telling you. They can hear the boat, they hear the movement, and I think they can feel the live scope, and they get uncomfortable with it after a while. So this school here is going this way right now. So I'm kind of chasing them. They're hugging the bottom, just scooting around. You can see them right there. Yeah, I don't have a real good picture today. Some days I have a better picture than others. I don't believe how many bites I had before I finally caught one. So I had to run to school again, down again. I finally found them. They're just moving around here in circles. That's a nice one. A real nice one. This gold, I was using another color before this. I think they hit the other color faster, but the gold seems to be catching nice fish. This is a, y'all can see the against 10 what color it is. Thanks to the silver body there. All right, can y'all see that? Trying to make sure I get a good picture over there of the sun. Let's try the sun there. You can see it. But it's just gold powder. It's called yellow powder actually, but I put gold flake in it, and a little bit of blue flake and a little bit of black. So it's a gold looking. That's why I call it the Nugget. Yeah, I'm calling it the Nugget because it looks like a gold nugget. You ever hold it in your hand, you go, man, you got a gold nugget there, buddy. That's what it looks like. And they like it. It's gonna be good when the water has a little tint to it. Our water, we had rain yesterday, and last night it poured down, and knocked our visibility a lot. Right now I can only see down about, I'm gonna reel down to it. Still see it. Still see it right there. We're about 1, 2, we're about 3 foot visibility. That's how far I can see that chartreuse down in the water. So it's not super clear, but it's, how much I would call that? I'd call that, for us it's pretty clear, because most of all spring y'all see me fishing visibility about 1.5 to 2 foot. See, there's a couple right there. See, that's how they're doing this time of year. They just, so they're in right at 20 foot. That's where these fish are, 15 to 20 foot. And I must run around here looking for them, and like I say, they're constantly moving, so when I catch up with them, I throw at them. Bam. Wow. Wow. He's fighting hard because he's, I can tell you why. Look here. They kept hitting me. One hit me and I set the hook, and you see what happened. This is probably not the one that hit me. It was probably one close to him. Yeah, that's going to happen sometimes when you got a school with 25, 30 fish, and you drop your bait down in the school and one hits you and you set the hook. Yep. Yep. Bam. Guys, I'm moving, chasing schools. I done came a long ways, and done found quite a few more schools I've been caught fish out of. So I say this all the time, y'all not gonna see all of them. I have to pick through and decide which clips I want to show y'all. But that's a nice fish right there, guys. He's good 9.5. That's not a bad one either. Not a bad one. On the Nugget. He's probably 9.5. Alright guys, the Tweety bird is small enough, guys, at 1.5 inches, that it's okay in this cold water. I catch them in a stinger too, but they got to be more aggressive. Okay, sometimes they are more aggressive. This school is pretty aggressive, so I think you can probably use about anything here. Though it's, you know, I'm throwing at different schools as I'm moving around here. So I've been running around in circles right here, and I came over and got in the sun. Y'all noticed that? I got cold. I got cold, and I thought, I'm gonna get in the sun. All right, gotcha. There you go. He's not very big. He's probably pushing 10. All right, guys. Y'all know the drill. 1 through 300. Put your number down. This is a good color. We're probably going to add it to the site. I'm planning on adding it to the site in 22. I've got quite a few new colors coming. You might not even see this video till then, till January, okay? But I call it the Nugget. I made it in all the body shapes. I've got the Killer coming up, which is a great color. Color called Sid, which is an orange chartreuse. And I got the Plum Crazy with the Sunshine Belly coming up. I call it the Menace. Yep.
Somebody commented that one day I need to name one the Menace. I thought, that's a good idea. Since my first name is Dennis. And y'all have all seen the y'all older guys all seen the show Dennis the Menace. I thought that's a great idea. And keep in mind, if you need jig heads, I know I mentioned it during the video. Here's one I dropped on the floor. I just stepped on it. This is a 1/32 size 6. All right, get up where y'all can see it. It's unpainted. Let me pull a pack out here. Okay, here's the painted ones. Okay, let me flip it around here. I put them in little bags like this. I don't have anything fancy to label them with, guys. They make a label machine. I done looked into that. That's another $300 or $400. So it just keeps adding up. I'm getting started. I got a little bit at a time. This is the color bags. You see the blue, orange, chartreuse, pink, red. Okay. This is a size 4. All right. I got a size 6. That's what this is, and I have a size 8. All right. And all of them are going to be in the. All of them's going to be in 1/32 and 1/16. That's the only sizes I'm making. I know a lot of y'all guys talking about using 1/8. I might use 1/8 if I'm fishing more than 20 foot and the fish are moving a lot and I got to get it down there faster. That's the only time I use an 1/8, which is very seldom. My favorite size is a 1/32. I use a 1/32 80% of the time, and I use a 1/48 a lot in the spring when the fish are shallow. I use a 1/48. And then 1/16, you know, 1/16 is great for when you're fishing deeper like we are now. I'm fishing 20 foot. It gets down there faster. 1/16 is better. I'm going to say 1/32, 12 foot and less. If you go over 12 foot, 1/16 is fine. And a windy day. If you got a windy day, 1/16 is fine. But use the least amount of weight you can get by with. It gives you a little bit slower fall, and you can control the depth of the jig better. All right, guys, fishing Lake Country. My name's Dennis. Good luck. Draw was on Wednesday night. I make a video of it, load it on Thursdays. Try to do it Thursday morning if it works out. If not, it'll be loaded sometime Thursday. See y'all, guys.